Hi. Why do I always film my videos with no makeup and no hair done and in pajamas? Today is gonna be a long day. I'm going to transform my hair. I'm excited, but I know how much work is gonna go into this, so I'm a little scared. I've been in the process of growing out my roots. As you can see, they've taken over most of my head, and I just have a little bit of color left. During this process, I feel like I kind of lose myself a little bit because my hair is normally super bright and fun colored, and right now it's just brown. So to kind of try to bring some fun and life back into my hair, I bought some new extensions. I actually bought these like a month or two ago and I haven't done anything with them yet, but these are the Euronext 14-inch clip-in human hair extensions in the color Platinum Blonde. So these are the hair extensions that I swear by. I have purchased many a hair extension in my day, and these are just the best. They're the best for the price. Obviously, I could go to a salon and I could get like professional ones, but I'm just not trying to spend that kind of money. These were around $100, I think, like 90 maybe. I got them 30% off, and yeah, they just last the longest. They're the best quality for the price. Yeah, these are my favorite by far. I got these from Sally Beauty. They're good. I was sick like 3 weeks ago and my throat is still not recovered. So what I'm gonna do today is a few things. I'm going to be lightening my hair with color remover. I'm going to be bleaching the bottoms of the extensions to make them white. And I'm going to be dyeing the tops of the extensions to make them brown and match my roots. And then I'm going to be cutting the extensions and then putting them all together for my masterpiece, hopefully. Yeah, so the overall goal is really to just have my brown roots with like long blonde hair. I had this hair, I just realized I had this exact hair when I was like 16. I think I have a photo. And it was truly before like any ombre scenario. It was just, I did it because I had brown hair and I didn't want to bleach it, but I wanted like blonde in my hair. So I was like, I wonder if I just get blonde extensions and then dye the top part brown, and then I can just have some blonde. And yeah, I liked it. And this is just going to be, you know, until I eventually grow out all the blonde from my hair and cut it off. So this is just like a fun way to be able to have more blonde hair without bleaching my head. Even though I am gonna be lightening it, so. Anyways, I've been sort of dreading starting to do this because usually it's a really long process. Obviously I've done it before, I've done it many times, and it's gonna be a day. It's gonna be a day, you know? But it's okay because after I feel new, I feel like a new person, like I have a new identity. I feel new, basically. And I need to feel new because I feel old. I feel like an old, crusty little thumb right now. It's about 8 or 9 in the morning. I should probably look. Ugh. So yeah, it's 9 a.m. right now. Let's go ahead and start the clock for my blank hour hair transformation. Okay, so I'm in my spot. I'm ready to go. I've got my extensions ready to be bleached. I've got some bleach. This is the Wella Powder Lightener. This is my favorite bleach, 7-level lift. Some 20 volume developer. Oh, what was that, son? A bowl, a brush, some gloves. And I took a paper bag and I cut the sides off so that I can use that as my canvas. Genius. It's also snowing outside. I thought you should know that. So yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this bleach train rolling on the road. Train is in the station, ready to leave. Everyone is aboard. Everyone's got their luggage. We're ready to depart. So I'm gonna let those sit wrapped in foil for about 30 minutes. It's snowing and these people are doing yard work. Don't really get that, but you know what, do you? The extensions are sitting with bleaching. I wanted to quickly talk about why I'm bleaching them because I realized that might seem kind of weird. Normally, I, or probably anyone else, wouldn't recommend bleaching extensions. It's very risky. I have ruined many a pair of extensions by bleaching them or doing the wrong things to them. The only reason that I'm doing this is because I have done it before. I have risked ruining and wasting my money on trying it on this particular pair of extensions, and for me, it works, it's worth it. The reason that I'm doing it is because obviously to make them a little bit lighter, but also because when they're bleached, they tend to become a little bit more coarse, not a lot, like they still feel incredible, but they don't have that like fake kind of plasticky feel to them, which obviously does not match with my hair at all and just doesn't feel very real to me. So bleaching them just like one time with 20 volume for 30 minutes brings them closer to my hair texture, and it also makes them much more receptible to toner. When I've put when I've put toner just straight on them in the past, they don't look great in my opinion, or they don't look like what I'm going for at least. I want them to be like a very bright, icy white. When I put the toner on it without bleaching them first, they become much more ashy and dark. So I've just found that bleaching them right off the bat and then kind of going from there, having that be my base color, really works for me on every level. I can't say that it's gonna work for everyone because I use a specific kind of bleach, a specific toner. I can only say this about this particular set of extensions. Like I said, I've had extensions before where I bleach them and they just completely turn to noodle. Like they rip off of the clip, they're unusable, they're destroyed, and that's like $100-something out the window. So it's just this set that I know I can do this process to and they'll come out the way that I want them. So I think normally at this point I would start on my hair. I would start lightening it while those are processing and then kind of wash those out and dye them and then wash my hair out. But because I'm filming everything and I don't want to look like a maniac this whole time, I'm just gonna do everything in order. So I'm gonna let those sit and then I'll wash them and dry them and come back and dye them. And then as those are drying, I will start on my hair and then so on. And you get it. Okay, so the extensions are done. I've washed them out and dried them. They probably look exactly the same on camera, but trust me, they are very different. The texture is exactly what I was going for. You can't see here, but you can definitely tell when they're wet that the top is kind of a more banana ashy blonde, whereas this bottom is very white platinum. So the next phase of this transformation is going to be dyeing the top parts of these my hair color, my natural hair color. And so to do that, I have some brown dye and some developer. This is medium brown liquid permanent hair color from Ion. This one seemed to match the best. So what I'm gonna do now for dyeing the tops of these is I kind of need to measure how much regrowth I have. So I'm gonna get a little tape measure, take some of my hair out and measure how long it is, and then just kind of match that to these. Let me actually just do that right now. Okay, so I pulled out a little chunk. That looks interesting. And I have a tape measure. I was just looking at it and it looks like I have about 6 inches of regrowth. Hello. Okay, why is this impossible? There we go. So it's about at the 6, which is kind of crazy, 6 inches. So I'm basically going to just like measure, let me do this, 6 inches, and I'm gonna dye about that much of each extension. In order to make sure that I don't hit the bottom of these with brown dye, let me use a smaller one. I'm going to take a tiny little, literally invisible rubber band, and I'm gonna measure 6 inches, and then I'm gonna grab right below that, and I'm gonna place a rubber band right there. Okay, so I placed a rubber band just below the 6-inch mark, and what that's gonna do is it's gonna help these hairs not fall into my dyeing area. So I'm gonna place this flat, start dyeing it, and hold this down to make sure none of these get brown dye on them, because that would really just defeat the whole purpose now, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna do that to all of them, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all of my extensions rubber banded, rubber bound. They are rubber bound. And I have mixed my dye, so it is ready to go. Now it is time to try to do this. I'm not gonna lie, this is really hard and it almost never comes out perfect. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and dye the tops of these bad boys brown, and I'll see you cats on the flip flop later. Oh, I hate myself. Okay, so I just washed out the extensions. They are drying now. I'll show you guys once they're all dry and ready to go, and I'm going to start on my hair. This is going to be difficult. So I'm going to be using the Joico Color Intensity Eraser. to just get the yellow out. I don't really need to lighten my hair. I just need to remove the yellow that is on top of the blonde. So I have mixed that 1:2 ratio, 1 part Joico eraser, 2 parts 20 volume developer. And the tricky part is that I can't touch any of the brown because I know that this will lighten it. I don't know what this product is. Somehow it's not bleach, but it basically is bleach. I'm gonna get started on that. I'm probably gonna do the front right here so y'all can see me struggle. Let's get on down to it. Okay, hi, hello, I'm back. So I finished doing both sides and then I just kind of had to like wash it out immediately, so I didn't have time to really film much of it, but this is the result. I think it worked pretty well. It actually looks more yellow on camera than it does in the mirror, but you can kind of see there's like a few spots I definitely missed. Like right here, you can see there's like yellow, but the parts that did lightened up to pretty much white. You know, I'm happy with it. I am. My hair feels really exactly the same. Doesn't feel like it got damaged. Maybe it's a little dry. It's hard to say. Now I'm going to dry it. Maybe I'll let it dry naturally a little. God, these bangs, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to grow them out, but they're like at a point where they're like too long to leave straight, poke me in the eye, but they're not quite long enough to part down the middle. Anyways, I will check back in once my hair is dry and it's time to blend the extensions. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Okay, so this is my hair. I'm pretty happy with it. There are some, you know, little yellow parts here and there, and there's definitely some parts where, you know, the lightener touched my natural hair color, but it kind of made this little like natural to brown to blonde situation going on. But I like it. I like it a lot. My hair seems about the same condition it was before doing this, which is not great, but it doesn't seem to have gotten much worse. It looks pretty bad as far as condition, but it really feels fine. I just really need to trim my split ends. But here are the extensions. I know they look like there's a really harsh line, but my hair has a harsh line for the most part. And once these get washed a couple times, that kind of gets blurred quite a bit. So I'm not worried about that. They do look really dark, but again, once they get washed a couple times, they will lighten and I think they will be perfect. So here is them next to my hair. It's definitely gonna be fine. What I'm gonna do now is put them in and get them all styled and get ready, and then I'll be done. Finally, it is 6:30. Wow, okay. I did take a little break to watch The Bachelor. Sorry, but I'm back. So I'm ready to get this done for the day. I'm so ready for this to be done. Let's do it. I almost forgot, but what I like to do is when I get a new set of extensions, I put the row that's gonna go on the top, like the highest on my head, by itself first. So I just have one weft over here and one weft over here. And as you can see, they're like pretty thin. It's because I only have half of them in. And I'm just gonna take my razor comb and I'm going to trim some layers into them so they blend with my hair better. So I figured I should probably show me doing that. So basically what I do is I just take my hair and the extensions, and where my hair ends, I start layering them. So this is a razor comb. Just got this at Sally Beauty. And I'm just gonna carefully cut some layers. So you can see now it already blends better. And I'm just gonna repeat doing that until I'm happy. Okay, so I cut this top layer quite a bit. See, it blends in much more. And now I'm gonna put the second layer underneath and not chop that pretty much at all past like here, because I already have all the layers I need, so I just need more length. So I'm just gonna go basically from here to as long as the other ones are, and then that's all the cutting I have to do. Okay, so I'm actually gonna take them out to curl them, which I know is weird because I just put them in, but I had to put them in to cut them and I have to take them out to curl them. So I'm gonna take them out, curl my hair, curl the extensions, and then I'll put them all back together and hopefully they match up. Otherwise, I'm gonna cry. Okay, are you ready for the final reveal? Voila! Hello! Me! So I am finally done. This is the final result. What do you think? Do we love or do we love? Hello. It has been a long day. And I have taken breaks, but it is 7:30. I started this at 9:30. So it is 10 hours later from when I started this morning, but I'm so happy with the results. I'm happy with how my hair lightened. I'm happy with how the extensions came out. You can see they blend in pretty perfectly. I'm happy with the cut of them. I trimmed them a little so they would be a nice mid-length. I curled them, cut them. I think they're perfect. This might look like a more normal or boring look than I had before with the yellow, but I honestly just got so bored of it, and it was like such a banana color. It was like all faded, and I was just done with it, and I'm happy to have somewhat of a neutral color back for a while. Who knows how long this will stay, but it's just so much easier to match with clothes and honestly like makeup and just everything. So I'm stoked. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like my other color better or this color, or what color you think I should go next, because honestly now the possibilities are pretty endless. I think I'm really loving this like bright white blonde color right now. That's really what I was going for. This just like bright, not like silvery or ashy, you know, but like just really platinum, I guess. But probably what I'll do before I dye it a color is put some toner over it. That is one thing I didn't do today. I was going to use some purple shampoo, but I figured since the extensions came out so close to my actual hair that I would just go with it, and I'm happy I did. So here we are, new me. I'm so happy. But this is everything. This is my final hair transformation. Couldn't be more happy with how it came out. I have had one errand to run all day, and I finally get to go do it now. So I'm gonna go do that. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and coming along on this wild ride with me. I do have another video that I've been promising, my decorate with me video, and hopefully that will be the next thing that I put up. If you don't know, I just moved into this new house and have been like slowly decorating and filming the process. So I think I'm finally done to the point where I'm ready to just call it good. So I'm working on that. Hopefully that will be the next thing that you see. But after that, I'm pretty open. So I have some ideas of other videos that I want to film, how I do my nails at home, things like that. But if you have any recommendations, videos that you want me to film, let me know. I'm open to it. I want to know what you guys want to see. I'm pretty sure that that's everything. If you have any questions, as always, let me know. But hopefully I covered it. Anyways, thanks so much for stopping in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, here is my hair. Ah, it's in my eye. Oh, it's still in there. Okay, so